welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video I'm going to be creating this bright blue spotlight eye. I've been seeing bright blue looks all over Instagram recently, so I really wanted to have a play around and recreate a blue smoky eye on myself. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, then please keep watching. Alright, I have a couple of new palettes here that I'm going to use to create my blue cut crease. I have this one here from COLOURPOP. It's got super bright colors in it. So I'm going to use obviously the blue shades here, and then I also have the Mitchell and BPERFECT Cosmetics palette. So I'm just going to be using the two blue shades from this palette as well, and then a couple of other random products and stuff like that throughout the way. So I've already put my brows on off camera and my concealer as my eyeshadow base. So I'm pretty much just going to get straight into the eyeshadow look. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the shade Mist from the Mitchell palette, and I'm just going to take it on my MAC 217 brush and just start pressing it around the crease in like a circular motion. I'm actually going to create like more of a spotlight cut crease. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Fine China from the COLOURPOP palette, and I'm just going to take it on a slightly smaller brush and just press that pretty much over the first blue, but a little bit further down. Okay. At this stage, I'm pretty much just pressing the shadows, like pressing the color onto the eye. I'm not really blending. I'll go out and blend the color a little bit later once I've got all of the color pigment that I want from all the shadows. And so now I'm going to go in with an even smaller brush. This is a little pencil brush from MAC, and I'm going to go in with the shade Moody Mitch from the Mitchell palette. This is like a really dark, like navy blue, and I'm just going to press this color right into the crease all the way across. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Mafia from the Mitchell palette, which is actually the black, but I'm just going to grab a really small amount, and I just want to press a little bit of that over the darkest blue. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Mist on this really small fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M506. And I'm just going to take a really small amount of the Mist shade, and I'm just going to start diffusing the edges of the eyeshadow. And now I'm going to dip into a tiny bit of Moonlight, and again just keep blending out the edges. Now we're at the part of cutting the crease. So to cut the crease, I'm going to use a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. What I'm going to do is I actually just remembered that I was going to use this blue gel pot to carve out the crease. This is the shade Prance. It's a cream gel liner from COLOURPOP. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix a little bit of that with concealer, because I want to make sure that it's super light. Alright, for the middle of my eye, I'm going to use the shade Marine from the Mitchell palette. And I'm just going to start with that first and just press it right into the very center of the lid. Wow, that color is incredible. And then next to that color, I'm just going to add a little bit of Tide Pool, and I'm going to add it on either side of the shade Marine. Now, I really wanted to add a little bit of this here. It's a body glitter, but I actually wanted to press a tiny bit onto the eyelids to make it like super glittery. But I don't know if it's super like chunky. It's really thick, chunky bits of glitter. But you know what? I'm just gonna try it anyway. I know it's a body glitter, but that's all right. Let's just see what a little bit of this looks like. And now I'm going to add some gel liner. So the one that I'm using is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in the shade Blackest Black. And I'm just going to create a like medium-sized line just across the lash line. Okay, and I do have lash extensions on, but they're a little bit sparse now, so I am going to add some false lashes. So these ones are by Model Rock, and they are the style Miss Broadway. Alright, I'm going to move on to the under eyes. I'm just going to start by putting some gel liner into the waterline. This one's just the Maybelline Eye Studio liner again. And then I'm going to go in with my pencil brush and the shade Moody Mitch and just press that as close to the lash line as I can. And I'm just making sure that I'm connecting the shadow to the top of the eyes where I want it to all connect and come around instead of like a circle, or like a half circle. And then I'm going to go back in with my like medium blending brush and go in with the shade, what's this one called? Fine China, and just blend that underneath that blue. And then grabbing a flat definer brush, I'm just going to go in with the shade Mafia, which is the black color from the Mitchell palette, and just press that right at my lash line. Alright, now the only thing I need to add to finish off the eyes is an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go back into the Mitchell palette and grab the shade Marnie and just press that into the inner corner. And that pretty much finishes it up for the eyes. So I'm going to quickly do my skin off camera, and then I will come back and we'll do the finishing touches together. I've just finished most of my makeup off camera, and now I'm just going to put on the final touches, which is of course highlighter. So for highlighter, I'm going to use the Kilowatt highlighter from Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade Hustler Baby. And then to set my skin, I'm going to be using the MAC Fix Plus spray in the Gold Light shade. It for today's makeup look, you guys. I'm actually so happy with how this look turned out. It's been the longest time since I've had to play around with some blue eyeshadows, and it was my first time using these two eyeshadow palettes. So I'm really pleased with the formula of the shadows. Like, I know with bright colors, a lot of the time the formula is quite chalky and often hard to blend out, but I definitely didn't feel that with these shadows. So I will definitely be creating more looks using both of these palettes. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!